All right, folks, buckle up because today we are diving into something pretty wild.
Yeah, this one is definitely unique.
We're talking about a Congolese man who married triplets.
Triplets, you said.
Triplets. Yeah.
That's definitely a first.
It's not your everyday love story.
No, it really makes you think about all the different ways people approach love and marriage and family around the world.
Exactly. And the source we're looking at today focuses on this guy, Luizo, who fell for one of the sisters.
Oh, wow.
But then all three sisters, they decided to marry him.
All three.
Yeah, all three.
I mean, polygamy exists in some cultures, but
Right.
marrying triplets, that's something else entirely.
It's a whole other level. And it really makes you wonder about individual choice versus collective responsibility,
Right.
especially when it comes to something as personal as marriage.
Absolutely.
I mean, is this a love story times three, or is there something more complex going on here?
Well, the excerpt we have keeps mentioning mutual respect and communication and consent, which are all incredibly important. But it doesn't really dive into what it actually means for three individuals to be entering into a marriage as a unit.
It's like they're a package deal.
Right.
But what does that mean for their own individual happiness?
Yeah. Are they all truly happy with this arrangement?
That's a big question. And the excerpt actually quotes the sisters as saying, "We decided to navigate marriage as a unified group, highlighting our mutual values and understanding."
Wow, that's really something.
It is, isn't it?
It suggests that their bond is so strong that they almost see themselves as inseparable.
Like they can't imagine life without each other.
Exactly. And it almost challenges this very Western idea that romantic love has to be the foundation of every marriage.
So are we looking at a completely different concept of love here? One that's based on like shared identity and these really strong family bonds?
I think it's definitely possible the story really makes us question all of our assumptions about what a normal family structure even is.
Well said. And the excerpt actually uses this really interesting phrase. It says the union underscores the complexities of love and partnership and how they can sometimes defy societal expectations.
I love that because it really highlights how much our own culture shapes the way we view things.
So sure.
Like, we tend to put romantic love on a pedestal.
Right.
But what if other cultures prioritize different values like shared responsibility or communal living?
Right. And is it possible that a marriage like this, while definitely unconventional, could actually be fulfilling for everyone involved?
Absolutely.
It certainly makes you rethink what a happy family looks like.
I mean, imagine focusing on shared goals and a strong support system as the basis for your marriage rather than just romantic love.
That's a pretty radical idea.
It is, but could it lead to a different but equally valid form of marital happiness?
That's a great question to ponder.
Yeah, food for thought.
So we've gone on quite a journey with this deep dive, haven't we? We've got a triple dose of love, a family structure that definitely breaks the mold, and a whole lot to think about when it comes to cultural norms and individual choices.
Exactly. And I want to throw this question out to our listeners. What do you think about this type of marriage?
Could it work?
What are the potential benefits? What are the challenges? It's a fascinating thought experiment,
It really is.
you know?
It really is.
Yeah.
It makes you realize that love and family can take on so many different forms.
So many.
Yeah, and who knows? Maybe there's something we can all learn from this story, even if none of us are planning on marrying triplets anytime soon.
Yeah, you never know. You might be surprised.
You never know.
You never know.
All right, folks, that's all the time we have for today's deep dive. Thanks for joining us.
Thanks for listening, everyone.